In 878, things were looking very grim for the Anglo-Saxons. The Viking forces had conquered much of England, and the last remaining kingdom, Wessex, was on its knees. Alfred, the King of Wessex, had been forced into hiding in the marshes of Somerset. It seemed as though the Vikings had finally won, but Alfred was not one to stay defeated for long. From his hiding place, he began to gather support and plan a way to strike back at the Vikings. Later that year, Alfred and his forces faced the Viking army, led by Guthrum, at the Battle of Edington. This was a crucial battle, and Alfred knew it could determine the fate of Wessex. Against the odds, Alfred won a decisive victory. After the battle, Alfred and Guthrum made a treaty. As part of the agreement, Guthrum agreed to be baptized as a Christian, symbolizing peace between the two sides. For a while this seemed to work, and Guthrum and his Viking followers settled in the east of England, leaving Wessex in peace. However, Guthrum eventually broke the treaty. Despite being baptized and making a promise to Alfred, he continued to cause trouble and raided parts of England once more. Alfred, realizing that the Vikings would not keep their promises, began to take action. He reorganized his army, making it stronger and more efficient. He built a network of fortified towns called burhs across Wessex, which allowed his people to defend themselves more effectively. Alfred also changed the way battles were fought, using smarter tactics to outmaneuver the Vikings. Alfred's reforms paid off, and he was able to defeat the Vikings in several key battles, eventually securing peace for his kingdom. But Alfred was not just a warrior king. He also valued education. He believed that a well-educated kingdom was a stronger one. Alfred himself learned to read and write in Latin and encouraged learning throughout his kingdom. He invited scholars to his court, translated important books into English, and made sure that his people had access to knowledge. Thanks to writings from that time, especially the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, we know how much Alfred valued education and the important changes he made to improve the lives of his people. This dedication to learning and wisdom earned him the title Alfred the Great.